Can you plug your trailer into this? Well, I'm gonna show you how. I'm Stan from Over the Hill Adventures, and today we're gonna talk about the VTOMAN Flash Speed 1500. I gotta tell you guys, and there's a few comments about me doing these kind of product reviews. I'm only gonna do a product review if it's a problem solver and it solves problems. That's why I do them. I see what the problem is and I try to fix that problem, basically. So I've always wanted one of these power stations. I saw it one time when I was helping a guy put his boat in the water, and we loaded one of these things. I asked him, what is that? He goes, it's a power station. He goes, I can go take it out on the water in my boat. I can have a blender. I can make my smoothies. I can do whatever I want out there. And I go, man, that is really cool. And you guys know we have a boat, so I just think that would be really cool. And so VTOMAN reached out to us and said, hey, you guys want to try this out? I go, yeah, because all I know is that we have this little battery charger, so when we boondock, and Rhonda has a little one so we can charge our cell phones. But when you're boondocking or dry camping, you gotta charge your cell phones. You gotta charge your computer, or you gotta run your computer. You gotta charge your hearing aids. Now, I don't have this, but you gotta run your CPAPs. Huge problem, because if you're in a national or state campground and you want to use your CPAP, you can't run your generator. Problem solved here, folks. You can put your CPAP, plug it in, and you can run it probably for 15 hours for 2 CPAPs. Doesn't make any noise. It's definitely a problem solver. So let me tell you what this is. Basically, this is a lithium iron phosphate battery, and on top of it is an inverter. And all together, basically what it does, it makes this power station. It's unique to me, it's clean, it looks good, it's 41 pounds. Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. You can charge it 3 ways. You can charge it with your AC, and this is why they call it the Flash Speed. You can charge it with AC, you can charge it with DC, like with a cigarette lighter, and you can charge it with solar. Hence, up to 400 watts of solar. So behind it is the VTOMAN 200 watt solar panels, but it can take up to 400 watts, and that will totally charge up this for about 8 to 12 hours. You could be fully charged. AC, fully charged in an hour. Look at all of the USB charging stations. So right now I'm charging this battery. I was just trying to check to see how long. So I put this battery in empty, and I put it on the fast charge, which is I think about 20 watts or whatever it is. But it charged the batteries full in 20 minutes. So you have this, and then you have the C to C. If you have a new cell phone that has a C charger, or if you have a camera that has the C plug, that's what that is. C plug. Then you have 3 AC plugs. You can plug jumper cables in here, and you can, in case you need to jump your battery, and this is where you plug in your extra battery. So let me talk a little bit about that. You can actually put another battery on top of this from VTOMAN, and almost, okay, so this right now, the way it sits, 1500 watts and 1548 watt hours. Now, if you want to get technical, yeah, the inverter takes some power, so it might be a little less than that if you want to get technical. So let's say you were running 2 CPAPs, and each CPAP uses 50 watts per hour. So now you have 100 watts because you have 2. So that's 15 hours that you can run that CPAP. Now, what we do, as you well know, we have 2 lead acid batteries. We've never gone solar. We've always went dry camping and boondocking with our generator. And all I do is I use our 2 lead acid batteries until it's just a little bit above 50%, take my generator, and then I charge up my generator. Now, if we get into a situation where we need to run the air conditioner, of course I'm going to use my generator. You can basically run anything that's 1500 watts. They say it has a peak of 3000 watts. that you could plug. I've seen people, and I'm not going to go through everything that you can plug in, because you probably, if you've been looking at this, you've been seeing people have been plugging in an 8,000 BTU air conditioner, fans, all kinds of things. We know it can do that. But what can it do if you plugged your trailer into it? Well, I'm going to show you, because there's a couple things you need to do be able to do that. Just like any other generator or inverter, it usually needs a grounded bond plug. Because I don't plug my trailer into anything except after I have plugged in my surge protector. A surge protector, what it does is protects you from surges, but not only that, it protects you from low voltage. That way you don't burn any of the components in your trailer. So you don't want your trailer running on less voltage than it needs to be running on. And so what the surge protector does, it just basically shuts out, and then you have 60 seconds before you can basically restart it again. So I'm going to show you how you can plug your trailer into this, and it will run all your lights, your fans, your heater fan. It'll run all of that, and at the same time charge your lead acid batteries. Is that crazy? And you can run it all night. And what's so unique about this, it has a display here of the percentage it has left. So it says 98%, because I've already fully charged it, but I was playing around with it. You could see how much wattage is being used, and I hope the camera can see that. But right now it's using 2 watts, okay? So I am going to take my surge protector, and I'm going to show you what happens if you just plug it in using a dog bone, all right? So I don't think this has ever been done before. So if it has, great. But I'm going to do it for our viewers so you could see how you can use this. And not only that, you can use this in your house. If you were to have a power outage, if you needed to run a heater fan, it won't run an electric fan. You know what I'm saying is it will, the little smaller ones, but let's say your house heater, your conventional house heater that runs on natural gas, you can run this. Let's say if you have a power outage and there's no heat in the house, but you have a conventional heater that runs on natural gas, you just plug out the heater cord and you plug it in there, and it will run. It will run the igniter, and it will run your heater so you have heat. So this is your dog bone. All right, this allows me to plug my trailer into my 120 socket, 110 socket, all right? So I'm gonna plug that in right here. Now let me just show you what happens with the surge protector when I plug it in this way. All right, and so it takes about 6 seconds for it to clear. First, we're gonna turn it on to AC. AC is on. Give it a couple minutes here. There it goes. It's checking the current. 7 seconds. And it says open ground. It doesn't like it. So we're gonna unplug it. And this is with every inverter, because I call them inverter. This is an inverter power station. It does that with every inverter because it's a clean type of energy. It's not a generator like the one the dual fuel. I can run it on gas or propane, but it's still an inverter. So I'm gonna take, and you can get this from, I think it's called Southern Wire at Amazon. It's cost $14, but this is a grounded bond plug, okay? And basically you put it in one of your plugs, you put it in there like that. Now watch what happens. You're gonna see here first, folks. This is a problem solver, okay? I'm gonna plug that in. You're gonna watch it. Boom, power on. All right. So now I can plug my trailer in. So I'm going to take it here, my 30 amp plug. If you have a 50 amp plug, you can put in your 50 amp. Reminder, this is only for running your lights and your small things that you don't usually, like if you need to run your CPAP. I am running this through the trailer. So I'm going to plug this in. It is basically running on 67 watts. What it's running right now, it is running the trickle charger for the battery. And watch what happens when I turn on the lights. I'm able to run the lights. I'm gonna be able to run the TV. Okay, so I don't know how many watts my TV takes. But it's basically running on 100 watts right now. These are the things that you cannot run inside your trailer. Can you run it directly into the unit? Absolutely. Rhonda was asking, what about my hair dryer? No, it will do a low charge on the, it's only because of the surge protector. If you want to, that's totally up to you, but I'm not going to do it. If you want to just go ahead and directly plug it into the dog bone, then it will work. But I'm not taking that chance. I want to make sure my surge protector tells me what I can and what I cannot do. So I guarantee if you try to run your hair dryer, your curling iron, your heating blanket, all that, if it's below 1500, it'll run it. How long it'll run, I can't tell you that, but it has a peak of 3,000 watts. But my suggestion, if you want to use it to run your current, anything that has a heating element, your microwave, anything like that, just don't go through the trailer. Just plug it in directly into the unit, and it'll be just fine. You're only gonna blow dry your hair for 10 minutes or whatever, just bring it in. But if you want it just to use it to run your lights, and mind you, right now, it is also trickle charging the batteries. It's charging up the batteries. So if you want to run it inside to run your CPAP, you can do that this way, or you can take it inside and run your CPAP directly into the machine if you want, without going through the entire trailer. But right now, this trailer is running on the VTOMAN Flash Speed 1500. Now, if I were to turn on the microwave right now, it will pop. It'll pop the surge protector. But right now the TV is on, my lights are on. I'm gonna turn on some more lights. I'm gonna turn on some more fans and see what happens. All of the lights, the bedroom lights, the living room lights, the bathroom fan, the bathroom lights, they're all on. Close to 200 watts it's taking right now. So think about it, 100 watts. So you could probably, 15 hours, you could probably run what you have right here for 8 hours continuously if you wanted to. So I'm now going to start turning everything off. And there you go. 32 watts probably right now, 31, and it's continuing to go down. So I am saying that what's probably doing right now is the trickle charger still has this on, still charging that. I'll just take that off right now too. But it has the capability of giving you constant power for your CPAP. Example, at the Grand Design Rally, somebody was asking, hey, can I run my generator all night long because I'm on a CPAP? Well, mind you, when you have neighbors and they hear their generator all night long, it may be disturbing. Another point, California is trying to do away with fuel-driven generators. Here is your answer. This is basically a generator, but a battery generator that can be recharged off the grid by solar panels if you wanted to. Now, this doesn't come with the solar panels. This is extra also. You could get 2 of these and it would fully charge this thing, and it will charge while you're using it if you want to. So whatever comes in, and depending upon the sun, whatever's coming in, it will continue to charge. Can I plug it in while I'm using it? You can if you want. You can plug in the solar, you can plug a DC if you want. I mean, why would you plug in AC? If you had AC, you just plug it in, right? So you won't do that. So this is a game changer. I am so impressed with this machine, just the way it looks. You're wondering maybe what this has right here. that when we charge, it turns on, and there's a cooling element that kind of cools the battery. It also has this where you can lift this up and you can store all of your cables in there, your AC cable, your C-to-C cables, your lighter charger, all those cables are in there. Close that up, makes it also nice. I'm gonna plug this out, take this out right now so I can show you what also it has when you're on the back side. On the back side, you can turn it around like this. And on the back side, it has a light, bright light, really bright light, flashing light. It's 41 pounds, like I said. You just take it in, boom, and you take it inside the house if you want. You don't have to leave it outside at all. I told you I wanted to show you how to charge this with your solar panels. So here's your plug right here, red to red, black to black. Plug it in. It's charging at 182 watts right now. So that solar panel is pumping 182 watts right now. Weatherproof, guys. Weatherproof seals. See how they've protected it from the weather? Wind this up like this. Put it right in there like this. Like that. Take your cord. This is your cord. That way all the solar stuff stays together, you know? And these are Velcroed. So they actually have buttons. That's it. Instead of going with a $16,000 solar system and batteries, this is another option, just a little bit cheaper option. I'm only running 2 lead acid batteries, and those batteries have been on there for three years now. Here's a tip: with lead acid batteries, don't ever let them get below 50%. If I didn't mention it, you can charge this 3,000 times. You probably won't be able to charge this in your lifetime for 3,000 times, but you can charge it. Isn't that awesome? So guys, if you like this video, I'm about how-to videos. I'm also about problem-solving videos. This is a little problem solver. We've had a lot of extra videos that we have been doing. If you don't want to see those extra videos, those how-to videos, then just skip to the next week. We do it every Wednesday. We put our adventure videos. So, but if you want to see these extra videos, please subscribe to our channel. We're all about just doing what we think is good for our followers and problem solving. CPAP is a huge thing these days when it comes to RVing, and people thinking, well, I can't boondock because I have a CPAP. Boom, here you are. So if you like it, subscribe to our channel. Please give us a thumbs up if you like it, and ring the bell for our next video. Until the next time. Look in the description for our special coupon, all right? But come on, $7.99. It's almost half the price now. Incredible. It's got a $500 coupon. I think the solar panels are like $400, $500. I'm not sure. Pretty close to 500 bucks for the solar panels, but then you don't have to go totally off the grid. But there you go.